what's up? So I know I'm not in my normal filming getup, setup, whatever you want to call it. I just didn't feel like getting everything out and set up and stuff because I'm lazy. Today's video, we are going to be testing out some eyeshadow palettes from Makeup Revolution. I have never used their eyeshadow palettes before, so I thought it would be kind of cool to do a little video on it. So I have 3 different ones. So this will be a little 3-part eyeshadow thing, and then I'll give you my final thoughts afterwards. So we're probably gonna speed a lot of the eyeshadow part up, and then if there's anything that I notice, excuse me, sir, you cannot be up here. You cannot be up here with all these knickknacks. He just wants to get up and get on everything, and it's not happening. Get down, go play. Go play. I have 2 of the same kind, Revolution Reloaded. These 2 are the same. And then whenever I got up to the checkout, they were like, hey, if you buy 1 more Makeup Revolution item, then you get a free eyeshadow palette. And I was like, perfect. I'm buying these for a video. So yes, I will go and buy something else, which I panicked because there was people behind me in line. And I bought this strobe highlighter. It is very, very pigmented. I just went and bought that so that I could get this 3rd one, which is a different, well, how would you say, a different line, a different launch, a different kind of eyeshadow palette from them? You get what I'm saying. It's not the same as this one. This one is Makeup Revolution Redemption Eyeshadow Palette Iconic number 3. Which one do I want to use today? Okay, I think I'm gonna use this one right here first. So this is the most fun one. It's got the most color, I would say. So we're probably gonna speed through this section a lot just because we are reviewing 3 eyeshadow palettes. And like I said, if there's anything that I feel like you guys need to know right away, I will let you know. So I'm not really gonna be talking much throughout this next part. It is dusty, I will say that, but I don't really mind that as long as it performs well on my eye. These shadows are pretty pigmented, I will say that. And I'm actually kind of liking how it's coming together so far. Okay guys, this is the eyeshadow look all complete. I just need to put on mascara, falsies, and finish up the rest of my face. And I will be right back. And I'm back. I got my blush, I got mascara. I'm not gonna wear falsies today because I just don't feel like it. This is the final look. And I'm kind of here for it. Like, I actually really like this. Let me zoom y'all out a little bit there. But yeah, I'm kind of here for it. I'm kind of living for it. I actually kind of really, really dig this look. It's not something that I would normally do or go for, but I think it's kind of cute for just for like a normal day, you know? It's got a little bit of purple, but it's still like cool tone and pretty and like not too much and in your face or whatever. Sound off down below, comment down below, let me know what you think about look number 1, and we're gonna do 2 more looks with the other 2 eyeshadow palettes. Check out look number 2 coming your way right meow. So don't ask why I started off the video like that. I don't know. I just thought it was cool. This cup is cool. It's gone away now because I've already drank it. How to do my brows. You know what I'm saying? Sip time. I just thought it would be a cool way to start off the video. I'm trying to be cool. Anyways, welcome back to our channel. I am the J from AJM Beauty, and thank you so much for watching. I don't know why I just did an intro, because I did an intro in the other portion of this video. Wow. Anyways, as you guys know, I've been testing out some Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palettes. I already tested out the other one, that's why I don't have it out here. And I'm gonna test out these other two. So I thought I would start off with the other one that looks different, is more of like bars instead of squares. Oh God. This video is already off to a bad start. To start off with and end with this one, because we kind of already know this one's gonna be good because the other one was good. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in. We're gonna try it out. We're gonna create a little look. Why do they continue to give us these applicators when they know that no one uses this? No one. Literally no one. I'm gonna pick that up before my rent gets it and choose it up. Also, I know I'm not in my normal filming setup here, but I just didn't want to sit on the couch and not have some back support for once. Jesus. Well, there's a lot of purples and pinks, so a little purple pink moment in this look. I kind of did a purple moment in that other look that I did, so well. I'm also not going to put a base on because I'm literally going to film another video right after this. So I'm not gonna put a base on my eyes because I'm literally gonna take this right back off. So it's not like I need it to stay for very long. So hopefully it performs just as well. I'm just gonna grab like a little fluffy eyeshadow brush. This shade right here is what I'm gonna dip into first. Ooh, she's a little dusty, but so is that other eyeshadow palette. And we are just gonna hop right in to blending this into the crease. Oh, also we're gonna ignore the fact that I have a giant pimple right here on my eye. Don't look at it. Don't look at it for the rest of the video. I challenge you. See how long you can last without looking at it. And this is an eyeshadow video. Okay, let's go back in for some more. I mean, it's not like hella pigmented or anything, but ooh, that one's even dustier than the other one. Why do my sneezes sound like that? I'll never understand. So first impression so far, you definitely have to build it up. It's definitely not like as pigmented as I would like it to be. I'm just taking that same brush that I started off with, the big flippy brush, going back into that first shade again. And I'm just kind of, you know, putting this around the edges, bringing it up, blowing it out just a little bit more. I don't know, I just feel like this is such a natural day look. I really want to deepen it up with like a darker neutral shade, but there isn't one in this palette. There's a lot of shimmers in this, by the way, which 12 shades. So 12 shades in the whole palette. And let me just show you which ones are matte. These two right here, so this bone color shade, the first shade that I, dipped into. And then we've got these two. The rest are shimmers. I don't like the fact that there's only 4 out of 12 shades that are matte. To me personally, I want more mattes than I do shimmers because I can create more looks with that. So that is kind of a downside to this free palette that I got. I can't complain because it was free, but 4 mattes out of 12. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a smaller, more dense brush, but still has a little bit of fluff to it. just this brush right here. I am dipping into this deep matte purple right here. But as far as their blendability so far, no issues whatsoever when it comes to that. So can't complain there. But you do have to build up your color, which I don't know if you guys saw that. But like first putting it on, I was like, where did you go? Did I even put anything on my eyeball? But then you go back in the second time and you're like, oh, there she is. So I'm just gonna go back in with that first brush. I'm not gonna put any more pigment on it or anything, and I'm just gonna kind of just blend right in the crease where any of that other shadow might have gotten into. But like so far, like I'm not mad at it. It's pretty, you know what I mean? It's pretty. Do I live for it? No, I don't mind it for just like an everyday look though. So is it one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes? No, it's not. It's just not. So since we have so many freaking shimmers, I'm gonna use 2 different shimmers on my lid today. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go in to this shimmer first, right here. Yeah, see, I like that, that's nice. And I'm not getting any fallout from it, which is nice and something that you do kind of worry about, especially, you know, whenever I tell you that they're pretty dusty. But it looks like the shimmers are not, just the mattes. Yeah, no, we're gonna go in with the lightest shimmer in the palette, which is that second shade right there. So I mean, this literally is gonna be the final look. I'm not gonna put on mascara, I'm not gonna do all that because I'm literally about to wipe this off and do the other eyeshadow palette, which I'm super excited for. So final thoughts on this palette. I mean, I don't think it was bad by any means, like at all. However, it's just not, you know, for me, I probably won't reach for it. It doesn't get me excited, it doesn't make me feel inspired, I guess. I'm gonna wipe this off my eyes and then we're gonna hop into the other palette to finish up this video. We are back and I wiped all of that off and we are gonna jump into this other eyeshadow palette. So starting off, I'm gonna use the JS5 from the Jeffree Star Morphe collab. Give this video a thumbs up if you were able to ignore my pimple the entire time and didn't look at it at all. Give this video a thumbs up if you looked at it immediately. Again, it's taking a little bit of build up for this. So let's see, how much was this? $7. Looking on here, the other one that I was like not too crazy about with only the 4 matte shades or whatever, that one is also $7 from Makeup Revolution. So it's a $7 eyeshadow palette, so I mean, I'm not expecting it to be like the best, you know, but like for $7, it's actually pretty nice. I don't know, I really like these eyeshadow palettes. I think that they're pretty creamy. I mean, the only complaint I would say that some of you might have is the kickback in it. That's the first shade that I used. So if you can see, it kind of kicked back into the other pans, which I don't love. But I don't know, I just blow it off like that. I just go and it comes right off, what do you know? And like, we're just like doing it, you know what I mean? We're just doing it, ho. Sorry, this is my second cup of coffee. You know how I get, guys. You know how I get. So I'm just taking that JS5 again, going back into that first shade that we did. And again, same thing. I do this technique a lot just so I don't lose any of the pigments from my transition shades. And then I'm going to take that Morphe brush that I was using to blend in my crease. I'm not going to put any more pigment on the brush at all. And I'm just going to go back in and do the little swoopy swoopy windshield wiper motion in my crease. And we're gonna place that in the very outer edge, very inner corner. Okay, so for shimmer shades, I wanna do something bold, bright. We're gonna go into this foiled shadow first. And we're just placing that in the center of the lid, that whole area we were avoiding. And this one is a little bit dusty. Oof, see, like I don't love how that just went right up into my crease there. Do y'all see that? Let's try with a brush on the other side with some Fix Plus, which I don't have over here because I'm a horrible guru. And then we're gonna use the brush on this side to apply. That did not go on like I wanted it to. Let's try that again. I don't know, I'm just not crazy about this foiled shadow. Okay, so like with my finger, it was like getting everywhere. And then with the brush, it's not giving me like pow, you know what I mean? It's not like really, okay, so we're gonna go with my finger again. Okay, and then we're gonna take that Morphe brush again, and we're just gonna go and do my windshield wiper motions again. Yeah, I feel it falling onto my face. So if you're going to be using that eyeshadow in this palette, then just be careful. Make sure you don't do your base first or put some bake down, you know, if you're gonna be doing that. I like the way it looks though. It's very pretty. So next, after I wipe my snot off my face, I'm gonna try this gold. It's not foiled, but it is a shimmer. This gold shade right here. And we're gonna pop that directly right in the center. And I'm gonna use my pinky this time. I kind of live for that gold shade that I'm putting on the center, and I kind of wish I would have just done that shade and not the chunky shade because it's looking very chunky, you know, but that like gold in the center just like really took the look there, and I kind of live for it. But this is the completed eyeshadow look. I think that these shadows perform a lot better, even though I had a little trouble with the foiled shade. They just have more pigment to them. They perform a lot better. The palette makes more sense to me. It has the different colors in it, different, you know, kind of things where you can create multiple looks versus the other one, the free eyeshadow palette that I got. All of the shades look pretty similar, so I feel like they get lost in with one another, if that makes sense, while you're creating the look. They kind of just like mesh together and not in a good way. I don't know if that made sense. I knew this one would come out pretty good, so that's why I saved it for last, because the first one came out really good. And I just feel like the shadows in this palette right here and the first palette that I used just came out a lot better, and they felt creamier, they blended better, but I really loved these. I think the formula on these are really, really great. The fact that we have 8 shimmer shades in here and 4 mattes is just not chill. And the Visionary palette has 4 shimmer shades out of 15. So 11 mattes and 4 shimmers. And then this one has 6 shimmers and 9 mattes. And seeing as how these cost the same as this, not to mention you only get 12 eyeshadows in this versus 15 in these, but they're both $7 a piece. So, I mean, I would go for one of these if I were you guys. This was my first time ever trying out their shadows, and I'm actually fairly impressed, especially for the price point. $7 for 15 shades, that's really cheap and affordable. It's worth it. Make that trip to Ulta. Ulta has a lot of drugstore brands that you can't actually find in Walmarts and Walgreens and stuff like that, and at least in my town. That's all I'm saying. So make the trip to Ulta, and you will find so many different options. I mean, $7 for this, for 15 shades that actually are going to work for people, work for me, work for, you know, you that are like formulated and they work really well. Like, I mean, I think it's worth it. So, I mean, $7, why not? Anyways, those are my final thoughts. I know I rambled on and I'm gonna hate myself in editing for it, but you know, I just had to give you my final thoughts on everything. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what your favorite eye look was from these Makeup Revolution palettes. I was pleasantly surprised with the results on these and the formulas. So comment down below, let me know what your favorite one was. Let me know what other videos you guys would like to see. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can know every time that we make a new video, and I will see you in the next one.